Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where last episode, on returning to the SSS Annex to bring Chapter 2's first day to an end, we found Mayor McDowell's secretary, Ernest, awaiting us, who asked Elie to give up her police work and come back to politics, leaving her shaken as to what to do. This led to a nighttime chat with Lloyd on the rooftop as atmosphere strode close to romance, as Elie regained her sense of purpose, while Yin moved in the night. Day 2 has now begun with new support requests, one from Yin himself somehow sent from the IBC main terminal, as we now begin our patrol.
Well, that's a lot of story we just got. But we all know now that a new patrol is about to begin. And we all know now that most likely it's not just going straight to story anyway, because it's a new day. Yes, it is. That way. Towards Tangram Gate, yeah. East Crossbell Highway Monster Extermination, Rare Herb Retrieval, Testaments Training, and Fishing for Ingredients are here. I'm wondering if I reported everything before. Surely I did like more than 2 last time. I'm really confused now. I'll just report something. Funny if I didn't report a request that I did. That'd be hilarious. Right, East Crossbell Highway Monster Extermination. Savage horns have been spotted on East Crossbell Highway. That would be probably really easy for me to get to fast and smash. Beware of his charge attack and snort attack that can inflict burns. Rare herb retrieval. I would like to procure a certain herb used in internal medicine research. I will share more details in person, so please head on over to St. Ursula Hospital's first floor internal medicine office. Sure. We've got Testaments Training from Abbas. I'm requesting the special support section to train us to improve our combat skills. Desired duration 2 to 3 hours. If you accept, come to Trinity in the downtown district. And Long Lao Tavern. Shan Shan, we're looking for ingredients for a new fish dish. Hurry over and talk to me at Long Lao. I'm counting on you. Just going to point out, this is really rubbish for the patrol. Because every single quest we have here... So... we go to St. Ursula's from going out from Station Street, right? So I guess that would be our first one. But all the rest are in the same location, aren't they? So we have to leave via East Street for the East Crossbell Highway Monster Extermination. That's on East Street. And that's on Downtown District. So basically everything's crammed into one tiny section of Crossbell. And we've got like all this other bit to kind of patrol as well. So we're going to have to kind of like zip in and out of areas in an interesting fashion if we want to spread these out a little bit. Those requests that disappeared would probably have been inspired to this, whether or not on the terminal anymore. I don't know. I'm now wondering if I reported them or not, because, you know, it's a week between sessions, so every time it's like, let's begin the patrol! Central Square time. Oh, I see that look in your eye. Seems like you're ready. Well, do as you see fit. I'll cover you as always. Thanks, Chief. We couldn't do this without you. Don't mention it. After all, the special support section was established for times like these. That's true. Maybe I could throw them off guard by making them a nice cup of joe. Don't worry about me, I was born for this stuff. Actually, thinking about like where to start from then today. Considering we've got everything chucked into one section of Crossbell, we should obviously start with the other side of Crossbell first. And then like dip in and out of where we need to be for these requests, right? So, if I'm going to do that, maybe I should just go all the way to Mainz Mining Village to start off with, right? And then, like, come in from there. To do a little bit that way. Especially because it's, like, Mainz isn't exactly a massive area. Start there, contract via the Cathedral, etc. Yeah. Oh, I can't feed. Don't want food. Oh, I guess, yeah, we can always look at the notebook to see if we actually did the thing, yeah. There's 4 here now. Don't worry, we did 4. I think we're fine. They look reported. Maybe. So let's do that. Oh, I have to be out of here first. Even Zite's not here. Where's Zite gone? Right, so let's do what I want to do then. So let's go the Mainz Mountain path first of all. And we could start... No, let's start all the way over. We check Copan at the fishing spot. Oh, someone's here. Unless that's normally there. I recently took the bus over to Crossbell City in hopes of finding myself a good man. I mean, make sure you don't, like, take a net or something. And as we exited the mountain tunnel, I noticed the cutest little girl on the side of the road. I almost mistook her for a doll. I got the impression that she wasn't from around here. I wonder what she was doing out there all by herself. Hello. So the tunnels. You mean by the bus stop, right? Oh, we can get you on the way back. I seem to recall it being near the path that leads to Rosenwatt's studio. Can't quite remember the full name of it. So I wonder what a girl like her was doing out there all alone. Oh, we've got to check Ren out by the look of it. All the septium we mine here is used in a variety of different industries. The smaller separate fragments are used in manufacturing quartz, and larger crystals are primarily used in making jewelry. Whenever I start thinking about how the septium we mine will be used, it really makes me proud. All of the septium... Okay, we're saying the same thing. It really makes me proud. Did I just skip someone by? Sorry, kid. I tripped and fell pretty hard while I was running around town yesterday. I got back home all scraped up from head to toe. My mum was furious. I guess I should pay more attention to my surroundings next time. I got my foot caught on the grating yesterday and fell down really hard. That was so freaking bad. I need to be more careful from now on, I guess. Yeah, it's really not kid-friendly here. Is there a single soft play service that you have? 0? Yeah. Nowadays, you rarely see young men willingly join the mining crew. On the contrary, most youngsters in Mainz claim that they're going to live sophisticated lives as merchants. Mines! It's a bit of a somber sight to see, but I guess it's just a sign of the times. Most men nowadays are trading in a pickaxe for a ledger. It's a bit of a somber sight to see, but I guess it's just a sign of the times. Well, we do need to get away from stuff like mining. Well, you know, like coal mining, etc. Environmentally. Miner's salary is nothing special. It's fine if you're living here, but if you went to the city's entertainment district, you'd be broke in no time. Jeez, is any of this really worth it? I work and work and work, and life doesn't seem to get any easier. Well, I slack off on my shift a lot, so that might be why. Okay, so city prices versus rural prices, though, are insane. I always wake up early every morning so I can start making my husband's lunch. I'm sure he gets pretty hungry with how demanding his job can get, so I always make sure to fill his lunchbox as much as I can. Nothing makes me happier than when he comes home and doesn't have a single leftover. My morning routine consists of waking up and packing Max's lunchbox full to the brim with goodies he'll love. Nothing makes me happier than when he comes home and doesn't have a single leftover. Yes, yes, yes. But Mainz shouldn't take too long for us to patrol. What quest shall I do first? There's been a motion doing business in town as of late. Felicia, was it? I appreciate her aggressive nature and mindset, but I still think she has quite a ways to go if she wants to make it as a merchant. It appears she's set her sights on our septium crystals. What to do? It would seem that Felicia plans to stick around in Mainz for the long haul. She may look young, but it is clear that she has plenty of mirror. Hardly surprising for a merchant, I suppose. Due to Mainz's location, it can be a real challenge to get our hands on groceries. It's rather tiring to have to take the orbital bus every time we need to go shopping, but that's becoming less of an issue now. A trader from Crossbell City named Harold Hayworth occasionally visits to sell us produce, and we couldn't be more grateful. He brings us the most delicious produce all the way from Armorica. Mr. Hayworth seems to have a strong grasp on how supply and demand works in Crossbell. It's especially reliable and likable for a Crossbellan trader. What's your deal? Take your stairs and shove off. Norma takes all the orders, I just carry them to you. That's everything. If you've got what you need, you might leave me alone. Okay. Trying to play nice with drunk miners every damn night is exhausting. Can you just leave me alone? This inn's like a ghost town during the day. Okay, since I've got a bit of free time on my hands, listen closely. Luca, our waitress here, is one of the most unsociable people I've ever met, but whenever she genuinely smiles, it's one of the most adorable things I've ever seen. If I was a guy, it'd be love at first sight. Really? Her smile is absolutely heartwarming. It's a shame that she doesn't smile more often. It'd do her good, that's for sure. So really, going on this patrol right now, it makes me wonder. Will we always only have to do this once a day? Or will there be multiple times that we have to go further afield than Crossbell City? We'll have to find out. Batch of septium crystals I have my sights set on here is the genuine article. Given the low yield on crystals lately, it takes luck to even find an opportunity to purchase them. Much to my dismay, I was unsuccessful in negotiating for that septium yesterday. No matter, I still have plenty of mirrors to stay here comfortably, so I intend to stick around for a while. I still have plenty of mirrors to stay here, not to mention Latina is here to keep me company and things tidy. Oh, I fully intend to stay in this town until that stubborn mayor agrees to sell me those septium crystals. Mind you, the establishment would have someone to tidy anyway. According to my lady, all of our travel funds were pilfered from the mansion's private safe. My lady assures me that we have enough funds to last us a year, but how much did she actually take? Did she really grab enough mirrors to survive a whole year and buy us train tickets here and back? Oh dear, the mansion must be in an absolute uproar by now. Did you also, say where you've been and gone to? It's like... seems a bit weird. You say to your husband, I'm taking all our funds and going to get this crystal. Or did you just go? Starting to sound like hello. Hello? Just realizing what's going on there. You know, Mr. Hayworth always looks so sad when he looks at me. I wonder why. For being some spindly city boy, Harold's a pretty upstanding guy. Guess if I were to nitpick, I'd say he's a bit too modest, though. If he really wants to make it big, he's got to be a bit more confident in himself. As far as I can see, Harold's only major flaw is that he's a bit too modest. Wonder why he's not more ambitious. Figure as a merchant, he'd want to maximize profits. So you've run your trading company for 7 years now, Mr. Hayworth. I wouldn't go so far as to call my little business a trading company. My belief is that I should try to conduct business while putting a smile on all of my customers and associates' faces. I'm afraid I don't quite meet the typical expectations one might have for a Crossbell trader. Don't say that. I think you're doing good work in Crossbell, Mr. Hayworth. It seems like the three of them are busy at the moment. I agree. We probably shouldn't interrupt them. No, keep interrupting. Excuse me, you said your name was Estelle, right? Is everything okay? We haven't met somewhere before or anything like that, have we? No, of course not. I was just thinking you resemble someone I know, that's all. Looks exactly like the doll she had with her. But he's real this time, right? Estelle, I know how you feel, but you can't be acting this suspicious. I know that. It's just hard. I mean, did they just straight up bump into each other? How did that meeting take place? Yesterday, Alec came home with scratches all over him. What am I going to do with that boy? They weren't anything major, but if he keeps on goofing around without paying attention to his surroundings, he'll go headfirst off a cliff someday. Boys will be boys. I only wish they would think about how much I have to worry about them. The only reason he's covered in scratches is because he doesn't pay attention to where he's going. I only wish Hoffman and Alec would consider how much they make me worry. Anyway, up we go. Because there's not just that many people in Mainz, whatever. My mine. Apparently he's been parked over at the city's casino gambling from sunup to sundown. That guy hits the slots once and he's hooked on the casino for life. Come on, Gantz. I mean, he's free to swoop it up all he likes. I just want to know when he'll pay me back that mirror I loaned him. Gantz got himself hooked on the casino, but he almost never makes a profit. I doubt that guy will ever manage to pay back that mirror I loaned him. Make sure not to loan any more then. All us miners are getting some much needed time off during the anniversary festival next month. That's going to be my chance to take back my mirror and win big at the casino. It can't come soon enough. All us miners are getting some much needed time off during the anniversary festival next month. Been forever since I got a decent break, so I'm going to go wild at the casino. Can't let a second go to waste. Can't remember how many more people there were actually to speak to. So down here is monsters, if I'm right. And no people from here on out. So it's only on the top floor we get people. But interestingly, during the bit where you could have come into here on Chapter 2, there was monsters on every floor, because of course they were locking up. So the monsters just got a bit more cocky, I guess, and came up. Things have really come a long way, even for us old-fashioned miners. Believe it or not, we didn't even have orbal lamps when the previous mine chief was in charge. Every day was just as perilous as the last. I guess they turned the lights off? I didn't notice that, actually. Working the mines is a whole lot safer now than back in those days. Working the mines is a whole lot safer nowadays thanks to Orbital Tech, and I bet we'll be seeing plenty more of it in here as the years go on. Heck, I don't even know how much longer the world is going to need miners like us. Phew, I wouldn't be able to survive without my wife's home-cooked lunches. All right, back to work. Right, so that's Mainz. Mining town. So hard to not say it is Mainz. So, supposedly, around here, right? I'm gonna go looking for Ren. Now, I said it was on the side of the tunnel, so you've got to assume that means here-ish. There's more fishes out here today. Yeah, Ken and I came up with a fun little event for all the anglers. You see, Cobban normally fishes alone like a bum, but I want him to fish together with everyone. I'm going to throw a special little event for all the anglers. I do hope you'll join in, Cobban. You guys are never going to believe what I just said. The branch manager apparently invited a legendary master angler from LaBelle. Okay. I guess I'm kind of curious to meet this guy. Almost feel bad reading fish away from such a perfect view. Almost. Which rod will I use indeed? Let's use a novice rod. I've got some worms because I was tired of running out. Can't fish anywhere. I have to like go past fishing spots. I've got to also not forget I'm not here for fishing. A rock eater. Try some dumplings. I mean, there was another fishing spot on the way up, but I don't know if every fishing spot is a different fish. But nothing likes dumplings here. If you want rock eaters, tons of them. Let's use one roe and one red flies here. Like, get a single different fish. Ain't that the question? A rainbow trout. Whoa, nice. When do you think about that in monetary terms, right? So the Earth's the normal step is 20. I can't remember what the time, space, and mirage is, but that's like, like 1,000, isn't it? I can't do math. I screwed. That's a lot of money. That was a lot of money. Red flies at night. Well, it's actually in the morning. Fish's warning. Nice. Right. Okay, not here. Maybe on the inside of it? Maybe on the other side of it. Ah, monsters! I forgot. Monsters. Annoying murder deathblow spiders. Ah! No, faster, even though that doesn't actually help me. Get out! Be gone, spiders. I got this. It's not out this side of the tunnel either, by the look of things. That's disappointing. I think it'd be faster if I didn't go through the tunnel now, when you think about it. Just gotta dodge this guy. I mean, I'm level 20. I can make it through the... I could definitely get through that path, but it just seems... almost like a small... Wait, no, look at that. Almost like a small waste of time. When I'm probably have to go through there at around level 23. Anyway. So, where's Ren? Wasn't here. Should I go check up there? Okay, enemies are running away, which means there is a
任せて
level discrepancy. Should mean one-shot killios, right? I think.
そこ
Maybe not. Maybe I'm not that high level yet. Okay, it's only some of them. Not all of them. Well, that's a shame. I guess we heard of Ren, but Ren wasn't available to be found. Wasting a ton of time. If that's the case, then I can't fast travel anywhere unless I go to the bus station, so I still have to get back down. We got a little bit of fishing in. Guess it's not all bad. I guess not every time someone says something, but I'm assuming then the reason it said that was, you know, Ren was seen there or little girl was seen there is because obviously Joshua and Estelle took the trip. So that's probably why she was looking. It's the cathedral then. Ah, the weather's been wonderful, and I'm pleased to say it looks like we're going to see the end of another accident-free day. How lovely it would be if every day was as peaceful and uneventful as this one. And another accident-free day. Time since last accident at church grounds. Sunday school is not scheduled for today. Instead, we're holding mass for everyone. We would love it if you could attend. I mean, surely Sunday school only happens on Sunday. Otherwise, you'd call it school, right? Or so I would think. Days when Sunday school is in session are always a saving grace for me. You mean Sunday, right? For someone like me who spends so much time in a sad place like this, simply hearing the cheerful voices of children can do wonders. It can get lonely tending the graves when the cathedral isn't holding Sunday school. Okay, cool. But Sunday, right? My husband passed away during a bloody dispute 30 years ago. The day it happened, we had gotten into an argument and he stormed out of the house. I never got to say goodbye. Don't all of you have someone you really, truly care about? You mustn't wind up like me, you know? Take care to not say anything you might regret. Tell your loved ones how you feel every day. Yeah, but that's... Yeah, I know like there's lots of things being said about the school being on different days. Don't get me wrong, I do remember that, but they should just call it school is the point I'm trying to get. Don't all of you have someone you really, truly care about? Mustn't wind up like me, you know. Take care to not say anything you might regret. Tell your loved ones how you feel every day. I get that they're just calling it Sunday school for all school, or because, like, church school, as it's known in the West, actually how many countries is church school known as Sunday school as? That's interesting to think about it. In the UK, of course, it's known as Sunday school. It's just like a thing they do and they just have a thing on Sunday, but it doesn't happen on any other days. Or at least didn't in the church I was at, or, you know, like lived near. My school was right next to. Well, they fed the kids sugar cubes. No, I'm not joking. It was weird. Archbishop Elder has published several books on the Septuagint Church. They're actually very popular for being concise and easy to understand. Well, I'll take a book. I will always take a book. I had to go to Sunday school whenever I stayed around my Christian family's friend's house. Christian friend's family's house, whatever. Looks like the long-awaited anniversary festival arrives next month. It's going to be crunch time for us merchants. Alright then, I need to ask Adios for another prosperous year of business. O goddess of the sky, bestow upon me your divine blessings during this year's festival. Whenever Theodore Croix of the IBC visits to pray, he always arrives in a huge limousine. He's come close to running me over a few times, but I just can't seem to get upset whenever I see that gleaming smile of his. Whenever Theodore Croix of the IBC visits, I always say the same thing. Likes his smile. Today we shall hold a mass in this most sacred of cathedrals. The goddess of the sky watches over us, bestowing upon us the miracle of life. Mass is important, as it is a chance to remind ourselves of how grateful we should be to Helios for all the blessings she has bestowed upon us. Don't forget to express your own gratitude to Helios while you're here. So no schools today. Recently we started to hold Sunday school outside of the cathedral every now and then. Children of Morica, Mainz, and the downtown district rarely show up to class, so we've opted to bring the lessons to them instead. Sister Tina has been a great help in holding Sunday school outside of the Crossbell Cathedral. Is visiting the downtown district today on my behalf, Sister Tina is. It's a shame that children outside the city hardly show up for Sunday school. And that was the cathedral. That was quick. Right, let's do the residential district before we jump forward for a quest, eh? For we've so much more for us to sweep. Time must be taken. I'm just going to check out this way just to see if, like, Ren's turning up. Doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, can't go in Representative Campbell's place. Still. But generally, I talk to this because it allows this guy to walk within the fields of play. I make sure to invest plenty of mirror into the IBC's very own Michelin. As an investor, I receive tons of free Mishi merchandise. I am seething with envy. Tio, do you want a Mishi plushie? We can literally go get you one right now. It's just not very good. That's the real problem with it. I can't believe people these days. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned home cooking? Been seeing a lot of folks delivering pizzas here while I've been lounging around. I swear, folks these days too busy with their glamorous lifestyles to even whip up something healthy to eat themselves. These pizzas, guess everyone's too hoity-toity to make meals for themselves. Not this old man, though. Hoity-toity. Oh my, what lovely weather we're having. I saw Harold speed off in his orbal car early this morning. I got the impression that he was in a hurry. Sophia's husband is an honest and hard-working man. He always wakes up at the crack of dawn to go to work. Hey, Marie, I brought you some milk. It's first-class milk straight from our Morica village. I bet it's super tasty. Nyan, nyan, nyan. Oh. You have to show better manners in front of guests, Marie. She's fine. She's a cat. So I actually ended up turning down the offer to become a manager for one of the Erebonian branches. My life was as breezy as always, so it came down to me just not feeling motivated about the idea anymore. I felt like this could have been my big break as a stockbroker. But now that I think about it, there's still plenty of business to be had right here. No traveling to the Empire required. I'll still have a massive load of work to deal with, regardless of whether I transfer to the Empire or not. I'm also worried about my family, so I chose to continue working my hardest here. I mean, you get by. You seem to actually afford a lot. You seem to be fairly well off, based on your place of residence, not just the residence itself. You work from home. You've got a sweet deal. I don't think you need to mess with that too much unless there's massive amounts of money. Hello. Ah, Lady Elie. It's been far too long, Joanna. I apologize for showing up unannounced. No, not at all. I shall prepare a meal immediately as I was already getting ready to do so. So, does this mean, have you retired from the police force and returned back home? I washed your jammies. They should be in the designated location. Jammies, eh? Oh, and already cleaned your room and made your bath every day, so you're welcome to use it whenever you'd like. I apologize, Joanna. I only came here to visit. I haven't retired from the police force, nor am I planning to do anytime soon. Oh, I see. My apologies for assuming otherwise, my lady. I hope you continue to work your hardest. Of course. Thank you, Joanna. Is something wrong, Joanna? No, well, actually, I've been hearing that the special support section is a thankless post. She seems concerned for you, Elie. I'm sorry, Joanna, but I'd like to continue working in the SSS for a little while longer. I think you would excel at any job you wish to pursue with your talents, Lady Elie. You are welcome to stop by home anytime. Alright then. It's a big house too. Guess I should check out your alcohol cabinet. Randy wouldn't mind it, probably either. That guest bedroom? Ah, Lady Elie. It's been far too long. I do not believe you visited ever since you joined the police force. I apologize I haven't come by sooner, Helma. So has anything changed around here? Not that I am aware of. Joanna and I have managed to stay in good health, and Master Henry continues to work tirelessly to no one's surprise, I might add. Oh, what are we ever going to do with him? Mademoiselle's place is as decked out as I was anticipating. This must have cost a fortune. Yes, when we visited before, I saw that the inside was just as magnificent. She also appears to be well acquainted with her butler. Well, the McDowell family's been distinguished for a long time now. This is precisely why I didn't want to bring you all here. I knew this was bound to happen. Would you all like to read novels? I enjoyed this book during my breaks, but I finished it now, so I'd like for you to have it. I hope you enjoy it just as much as I did. Look, this... Great, thank you. I did get a book. When Susan mentioned a book, I got a book. Even though I didn't get a book when the other person talked about books. But I gotta say, what is with the weird things of people giving out middle volumes of books? I met with Ernest yesterday. I assured you he worries about you in his own way, my lady. I can sympathize with the feelings he has. Seeing my lady suffer and appear lost is taking a toll on my heart. Thank you for your concern, Helma. I'm gonna be fine, though. I've no longer got any doubts. Ah, really? That remark may have been uncalled for, then. Well, I don't mind getting back at Ali, Dr. Glenn. Is this your room? Chapter... Nice picture. Chapter 4. Whose room's what? Wait a second. Checking the decor. I would somehow assume that this is her room. It's just the way it's decorated. When you say, like, mirrors, etc. Any posters or pictures I can read? God, I wish I could tilt that picture my way. Even a cat can do it. How to prepare a delicious cake is on the shelf. Received a sweet cake. Even a cat can do it. I don't want a cat cake. I don't want, like, cat paw, litter tray paw cat cake. I don't want hair cake. Nah. Even a cat can do it. No, cat shouldn't do it. Right, so that's a recipe. I was hoping for, like, picture or some information. Yes, I got that. So that's fine. Recipe. 2 things from this house. Thoroughly examined. I thought these would have some kind of engraving on them, too. 2 for the price of 1. We know where Harold is. Are you ready yet, Colin? I'm going to leave you behind if you don't hurry up. No, wait for me, Mama. I regularly pray at the cathedral this day of the week. Oh, Colin, how long did it take to put on a simple pair of socks? Quite long. Watering the plants, watering the plants. I've got to water the plants this morning. Colin has things to do. Colin is a busy man. I did get information on how to make a cake, but I don't like the method of cats being press-ganged into cooking. Seems unethical. Dad works as a manager at the IBC. Thank you. He usually has to go work super early in the morning and comes home way late. I wish he'd give himself a bit of a break and relax for a while. Dad usually has to go to work super early in the morning and comes home way late. I think I'd like my future husband to work somewhere with more reasonable hours. Okay, sure. Alright, now lower your hips. Lightly place your hands here and allow the rhythm to be your guide. Rhythm is a dancer, you know. Well, I had no clue that Granny could dance. Sure came as a shock to me, but I gotta hand it to her. I may just be an old granny these days, but in my time I was a charming silver-haired sophisticate. I was also known to be quite the queen of the dance floor. Yeah, well then, I could definitely read that, right? Where's the, Yes. I could totally read that.